contro la violenza animali, no.
Yeah, you are, if you
animali,
eat meat,
animali,
yes. I am also
yes.
contra violenza, but if you're not vegan, you are pro violenza, because you eat their bodies, you drink...
Violenza,
if you eat meat, if you drink
mangiare,
milk, that's violence. That's violence. Animal product is gleich violenza.
Ho capito.
Yes, you have to be vegan if you want to be contra violenza. Vegan. If you are not vegan, you are violenza to animals. Yes, no violenza to animals. You're a hypocrite if you're not vegan. Speciesism. So if you're against racism, if you're opposed to discrimination on the basis of skin color or culture, then you must be opposed, ethically, logically sound, to discrimination against species. Just because they're non-human, you may eat their body. Just because they're non-human, you may drink their milk, their mother milk. That's absurd, right? It's how we used to treat black people, as slaves. Animals are slaves now, so we must free them from their biggest holocaust. And then there is this saying, don't do upon others what you don't want to have done upon yourselves. So it's that easy. That's how I explain veganism to children. Would you like to be at the slaughterhouse? Would you like to be enslaved in a zoo, etc., etc.? Would you like to be made to shoes? Veganism is often misguided as a diet, but it's not. You can be very fat as a vegan. It's not about that. It's about a liberation. It's a social justice movement. So do you think you can be vegan from now on?
You can ask me. I try.
We don't try to not be racist. We don't try to not be homophobic. Can I give you a card? For more information. So this says not being vegan is not okay, it's just German. And on this page, an3x.org, please watch it together. It's just an 8-minute movie. It's called Why Vegan? I made it in German and in English. And there's also a movie called Earthlings on there, which gives the same insight a little longer. Please take time to look at that. With 90 years, you can look back at this day. If the naked vegan lady told you the truth, or if you made the right decision to not enslave animals anymore, or if you did not have the character strength to do that.
We like animals, but we do anything for animals.
But then you must be vegan.
Okay, thank
It's
you.
the least we can do. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Have a great time in Vienna and a great vegan life. There's great vegan food. Try Swing Kitchen. Swing Kitchen's vegan fast food burger. Yum, delicious. It's down there in Swedenplatz. Ask for Swing Kitchen. Okay, goodbye.
No, like plants,
Exactly,
or
yeah.
Grains.
Yeah.
If you ever use vegetables and fruits,
Yeah.
you can find all different
So
alternatives.
the only thing that you have to supplement is vitamin B12. That's the only vitamin that isn't there in a purely plant-based diet. And the vitamin B12 comes from soil and is made in the tract of some herbivorous animals.
So you can actually really, find a supplement.
Exactly, yes,
supplement
yes.
is something that replace,
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
You can actually find them from the
Yeah.
minerals, or some artificially crafted
Yeah,
or created
exactly.
in diet supplements.
Exactly.
You can actually have a pill.
You're so informed already. So what's stopping you from going vegan right now?
Because it's sometimes difficult to find 100% pure vegan products in Korea.
Sure,
And
but
you also-
you still probably have rice and lentils and
Yeah,
fruits,
right.
grains
Yeah,
and
lentils and
vegetables and
rice,
vitamin
exactly.
B12 supplements. So is that really an excuse that it's sometimes a little more uncomfortable? Is that a good excuse to enslave animals?
So in that way we can actually really completely cut off in a meat consumption.
Yeah,
100%.
exactly.
That's
It's not about doing that politically. Like, we're not here for saying it should be forbidden. It should be forbidden. But of course, I can only always talk to an individual right now.
always actually emphasize that the animals are also they're very
Yeah.
important beings.
Yeah,
Even they're entitled to protect their own rights.
Yes.
Because they're part
But
of
they
our
can't.
environment.
You must protect
I
their
know.
rights. So will you from now on, or will you continue oppressing them? That's the question.
Right, if I ever actually stay away from the consumption of animal products, then I would actually give more rights back to them as
Yes.
probably,
No, actually, you wouldn't give it back to them, but you would stop.
redeem them probably
yeah,
because in the first place they were born with those rights,
Yeah,
but we
fundamental.
steal them.
Exactly, you understand it totally. Please look at this video. Like I said, veganism isn't only about what we eat or what we consume. It's also a way of thinking about the other animals.
Aber können Sie vorschlagen, eine bestimmte Brand oder Hersteller für diesen Veganismus?
Also ich esse sehr Whole Food Plant-Based Diet. Also ich esse sehr natürlich Obst, Gemüse, Getreide. Das kauft man ja einfach ohne Brand. It's no brand.
Keine animal testing or
Exactly.
animal
Yeah, it's
training
terrible.
after,
It's so
right?
terrible.
Especially the vegan products.
Yeah. So I can tell you the name. I use Catrice. They have some vegan products and some lines that do not do animal testing, but not all of them. And that's difficult. Some in DM there's Essence. I think they don't do any animal testing, and they're all vegan. Just Google is your friend. That's what I always
say. It really
say.
actually brought me to tears when those rabbits were actually tortured with mascara.
It's so absurd, and I used to think, they test the makeup on animal products. Oh, they put some rouge on a bunny, and the bunny is all cute. But it's like, it's a torture chamber. It's a holocaust. What's happening to the animals? Just imagine right now in the slaughterhouses there were humans. What would we call it? A war, a holocaust. And I know some people say that this is a harsh word, but we have to emphasize the urgency.
I'm glad at least we're living in a society where substitutes can actually definitely replace them. So we can, when we actually have this paradigmatic shift, we can actually really.
You're so eloquent on this already. Come on, be a vegan activist.